Episode 60. BU Squalor here. 60 of these bad boys down the drain. We're in week 8. We're terrible. Traded away a bunch of players, a bunch of good players, so we're even going to be more terrible. We're looking to look for the future, a couple years down the road kind of thing. Since, turning it around isn't going to be... We do have our QB of the future, Preston Larson, though he's having some growing pains. A couple of weeks ago, the offensive rookie of the year was available for trade for the Seahawks, but he is no longer there. And for my first player of trading for the future, I found this guy, a superstar development running back who's got 92 speed and acceleration. Let's take a look at his player card. Obviously, he needs some time to develop and stuff like that, but ball carry vision. What is his? He's an elusive back, power back, receiving back. So, yeah. So we can look at that. He's not a good. Doesn't look like he's very good at catching or anything like that, but looks like he's a running back. Definitely not a receiving back. So that's that. They are looking for a defensive tackle. So we traded away 3 players plus the one we get, so we can do 4 players today. We're going to trade for him. They're looking for a defensive tackle. We're going to stick our defensive tackle in there. Go this way, be quicker, maybe. Dontari Poe. And a draft pick. Gotta always throw a draft pick in there, right? Might not have cap room. So we're in the 2000. Got 2 7th rounds. Here, you can have our early 7th round. Vance. They're not really interested in Dontari Poe. Or the 7th round pick. Oops. Dang it. Vance. Submit. Okay. So, is he worth a 3rd rounder in Dontari Poe? Or a 4th rounder? We only get 2 shots at this, so by me doing it this way, I kind of have to go with the more aggressive pick. I could use one of my other ones. Like, I could just keep going because I could do this 8 times apparently, So let's remove that and trade Kenny Clark. Right. I got a late 3rd. All right, we'll try our 4th and our early 7th. Okay, I don't think a 4th is going to get it done. So let's do our late 3rd. So give me a yellow for that. Man, do they want more than a 3rd? Well, I just traded away middle linebackers. So I don't... Wilson Joseph? Would you guys like Wilson Joseph too? Okay. So we are going to go and... They accepted it. I was not expecting that. The Wilson Joseph one kind of not the greatest. But, okay. Whoops. Dang it, I should have just done the 7th round pick. Yeah, I'm really shocked by that, but yeah, Wilson Joseph is their 3rd running, or 4th middle linebacker. He'll move up when Cordy Littleton... Yeah, he might be there for a couple I don't remember his contract. 2 years left on his contract, so he's not getting any playing time. Terry Poe, they were looking for a middle linebacker or a defensive tackle, but he's third on their thing, and he has just the end of this contract basically. So he's pretty cheap or whatever. So that's, and then their third round pick for our newest player here, who superstar running back, fourth on our list here. It's in his second year, so his stats contracts he should have. Yeah, so the end of this year, next year. So we got him for 3 years basically. I'm not sure I can make him the starter right now, but he seems, I mean, is it just his poor catching and stuff? Definitely not a third down back, but maybe, you know what we're doing? We're making him, we're depth charting this right now. There you go. Won't be ahead of Aaron Jones yet, but what was he? He was like a third round pick. I guess that's a good trade, huh? I would have kept Vosin Joseph. I didn't. I should have just kept the 7th rounder there, but I was like, oh, maybe they'll want this player instead. All right, back to halfbacks. Third round pick. Oh, they got their third round back. Alright, we used 2 because we missed the first 2 and then picked on the third shot, so now we have I probably shut that off a little too quickly. 2 more left. Alright, let's see if we can trade for this player here. Right guard. He could replace Jacoby Kern, who is our starting guard just because, reasons. This guy seems a little more solid, but I don't know. Fourth and our early 7th. So I'm gonna guess that we need to trade a third again for him. Let's add our other third rounder. They're looking for a middle linebacker, center, left guard. Gerald Hall. You guys be, ooh, they're interested in Gerald Hall. Should we make this a 4th rounder again? Our early 4th rounder? Seriously? You have no salary cap. Dude didn't think they could afford a salary cap. Oh no, they can't. Because they'll take a penalty. So it has to be somebody over 550. Alright, fine. How about your really terrible center? Oh, they didn't take it. But they would for maybe a fourth and a fifth. Change this to a fifth. Or late fifth. This is the new what you call it now. Nope. Alright, so a fourth in our early fifth. Nope. Alright. So that's the end of that. That's all we got. Trade it away. The Fosine Joseph one kind of bugs me though. Dang it. We're down to 49 players. Practice squad players. We have any middle linebackers? We do. And they're terrible. But, oh, and I'm missing. I wonder when that happened. That's kind of a bummer. Defensive tackle, 2 middle linebackers. We need a safety, a center. Johnny Gillespie's on the team. And ironically, Marquise Blair, who was cut earlier. Oh, I guess he was never re-signed. No, he was cut earlier. He's coming back. So we cut him earlier, and now he's going to be back playing for the Packers. Oh, I guess I'm still recording, sorry. Joe Radich. I'm pretty sure that was yeah, that's the center that we cut. But he's coming back. He's gonna... It's funny. Where is he at? He got cut early in the season. Joe Radich. Center. 56 overall. 1 year. 24 to the active. For 0.65. There's all our players back. Look at this. We're going to get Junior Craig back. He was signed off our practice squad at some point, and now he's back on it. So they must have cut him. There, I filled all my roster spots now. I'm still sad about the Vosine Joseph thing. Signed him to a 2-year, $1.9 million deal. 25 years old. Good backup middle linebacker. But instead we got our 2 draft picks in there that were just random picks. Hopefully they don't see too much of the field, but try to take from our practice squad first. Here we are at the halfway point in the season with one solid win against the Minnesota Vikings. And the Bears are running away with the division. The Bears are who we're playing next. And we lost a player on our practice squad, Brian Barksdale. Again. God dang it. They're just taking all my talent. I signed a defensive tackle that we signed before and cut already, so he's coming back. He was on the starting. He was in the thing. He was the one that I had to cut for a cornerback, so he's back. Gabriel Ballard on the practice squad. Let's do this. Let's look at our stats. Halfway through the season, here we go. 9 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 65% pass completing. Blah, 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 blah. Rushing wise, yeah. Okay. Look at our running back we just brought in has more rushing touchdowns than we do. Receiving, Kiki Kote, Johnny Lynn. I do like seeing that. John Ross. Here's our number 1 receiver. He's been hurt a lot. So Kiki Kote is a pretty good wide receiver. As a solid number 2. Johnny Lynn working a great number 2 too. Blocking, sacks given up. David. Not too bad. Defensively, here we go. Our sack leader is Arthur Steed. Rashawn Gary's having pretty good. 5 sacks halfway through the season. Maybe get a double digit. Get 15, that'd be cool. Kenny Clark's kind of down a little bit, but that's alright. Interceptions are 2 for Darnell, 1 for Hightower, 1 for King. Kicking, we're 88%. Punting, we'll look at that later. Kick returners, we're using Quentin Barkley. Not my best kick returner, but I need to get him snapped so I can figure out get him his development, because it's going to take a little bit because he doesn't play at all. We're going to do the league-wide now. Kind of get a feel for that and be sad and stuff. Because we see that. And we're 4th in yards. That's not bad. Oh, that's NFC. There we go. Alright, so the Bears quarterback is ahead of us. Touchdowns. Touchdowns is bad. Andrew Luck. Even well, Jameis Winston throws a lot of touchdowns, so yeah, I'm done. I don't want to look anymore. Interceptions. Russell Wilson, 11 and 9. All right, well, it's good to see Russell Wilson's having some issues. He must have missed some. Christian McCaffrey's our league rusher, but Shaquan Barkley has 5. Oh, Ezekiel Elliott. Kareem Hunt, 6.5. 8 touchdowns for him. Receiving, Christian Kirk is leading it. Tyler Boyd, Philip Dorsett. How about touchdowns? Willie Snead, Julio Jones. Alright, who's giving up the most sacks? 9. Defensively, Who's had the most sacks, huh? Myles Garrett has 10. So we're tied for third. Vincent Joseph. Interceptions. So their teams do get some interceptions. Kick returning. It's actually punting. Average. As long as we're... Oh, look. J.K. Scott is a Cardinal. Mike Dixon. My stepson. Alright, there we go. Ryan Quigley. A little bit better, not great. So, yeah, okay. Let's see, what do we want to look at for... Oh, we can look at... The yearly rewards running right now is... Why? The Cardinals are just driving me nuts. Jason Garrett. Coach of the Year, maybe? Look at this. Cardinal. Alright, so Offensive Player of the Year. Do we have any? Of course not. Defensive Player of the Year. Hey, we're third. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Nope. Defensive Rookie. Oh, look at that. That would be great. That would do him really good. Best quarterback. Hey, we're ahead of Russell Wilson. Best running back. Nope. Best wide receiver. Big no. Best O-line. Yep, behind the 3 Cowboys as always. Hey, defensive player. John Gary's 5th. Linebacker. Defensive back. Kicker. 3rd. So that's how that stands. Let's look at our transactions. Let's start with all these releases that's traded. Pretty much just us, huh? Yeah, the Cowboys did a trade. 7th, a 5th, and a 3rd for Gabe Bowe. Franchise tag. You never see that one. Re-signed. Looking for big contracts. Gonna be a big contract from the Packers eventually. I need a new headset. This one is just too aggressive. Squishes my ear. $3 years, $35 million. Is that the best we got? Ooh, here we go. Jameis Winston, 4 years, $95 million. DeMarcus Lawrence, 3 years, $63 million. That's a pretty big deal. 4 years, $61 million. Ooh, the Cowboys dropping some money. Tyler Boyd, 4 years, $53 million. Tyler Lockett is a Baltimore Raven, 4 years, $53 million. The fake players are... It gets harder because the fake players are not. Okay, Tyreek Hill, 4 years, $79 million. Todd Gurley gets another contract. Do you ever think that would be real? 5 years, $69 million? That's going to be... There's no way. Danielle Hunter, 4 years. Probably already really. Odell Beckham, almost $100 million for a wide receiver. For your $77 million. There we go. Alright guys, I think that's the end of the episode.